Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of the Toy Tune Podcast video series. Today we're going to take a look at the Speedway 4-lane racing set. This was originally made by Tomy. This is the Woolworth exclusive version. Only sold in the Woolworth stores. And what's really neat about this Speedway is the cars actually will flip over and come back down the track. It's pretty awesome. It's a battery operated toy. I like the box art. Very classic 70s type of box art on this thing. So let's open this box up and we'll see what's inside. Alright, let's open this thing up. What's really cool is it has the original price on it. This sold for $9.99. Pretty awesome. So inside the box, we have our racetrack, have our little cars, little flippy cars, they'll flip over. And we have our little Good Times Raceway, Woolworth Woolco. Finish and starting gate. That's pretty cool. You see on the side right here, we have like a little spinner dial. You would spin this before you would race, and this would tell you what lanes to put the cars to start that particular race. There's typically maybe one lane that could be faster than any other lane, so this kind of evened the playing field to try to compensate for a faster car in a particular lane and stuff like that. So we'll get this thing all hooked up and we'll give it a try here in a second. So right here we have the main unit. This has the battery pack. Takes a couple D batteries. Then once you turn it on, it'll start flinging cars out the end right here. They'll shoot down the track and they'll go through this flip over section, and when they do, they'll advance the lane counter up here. Pretty cool. So that's how many laps each car is done. That is pretty awesome. Pretty cool for a toy. Looking at our cars, we have a nice little blue car here, and when it flips over, you'll see that there's a driver on the bottom side as well. So it's always going to be up. That's pretty awesome. We got a little green car. And we got a yellow car. And then we got a little red car who's hiding out down here in the bottom of the box. And then here's a little red car. Oh, cool. Alright, let's get this track set up. Let's do a race. Now under the box lid, it gives you all the instructions on how to put this all together. Showing the track sections, where to put the little end pieces, put the decals on the cars if you want to, and how to play the game. Now before you would start a race, you would spin this dial here to determine what lanes to put what color car. And then you would put the car in the appropriate lane as indicated by the color dial here. Then you would start the machine up and start the race. Now down at the starting gate, there's a motor inside here. It runs off of 2D batteries. You would flip it on, push this lever forward to release the cars down inside. They would come flying out the top here and zing right up the track and then come back again. So let's go ahead and start the race up. And remove the gate. And there we go. Zing, zing, zing. Now down at this end, the cars go in underneath down here, and they come around, they flip up over the top, and they would advance this little lap counter here. So whichever car got to lap 0 again, and go through 0, 1 through 9, and then back to 0 again, that car would win.
Hey, there's Hasbro. Hasbro makes toys. What's new, Hasbro?
Pretty sneaky, sis.
Remember, you can tell it's Mattel. It's...
Okay, let them go. Some of the great SSP racers for 72.
M-A-R-X spells Mark, world's largest toy maker.
Remember, every boy wants a Remco toy, and so do girls. And remember, if it isn't Duncan, it isn't Yo-Yo.